did enjoy it when Puss in Boots started
Yep, yep.
off with he was in that bar with the milk, which I thought it was no, it's creamer, but it's not. It was thick as fuck and it was nasty. But when he was in that bar and it switched from a like the joyful, colorful experience to actually a horror film, and you saw like the PTSD as he was like not PTSD, but the fear that he actually had towards the villain. That was scary. It was like a little bit like
Real shit. I was scared of that motherfucking wolf.
and that's the first time I've ever seen blood in a DreamWorks film.
That was the first time they cussed in a DreamWorks film.
Like in Mexican, not Mexican, but Spanish. I
He's,
don't know why I said Mexican.
he said, "What the hell?" That's not Spanish.
Well, hell's
He
not
said,
actually a
"Hell,
cuss word.
he'll rot in hell now. He will die."
YouTube doesn't count yet hell's a cuss word, so it's not a cuss word.
Don't tell me what YouTube does and doesn't do.
You're right, but YouTube doesn't care about cussing. Or instead, he doesn't say. Well, it's free off the entire video now, but
Oh, you only have 3 cuss words a video now.
oh, no one knows. But besides the point,
It's a little guessing game.
we're just like throwing it around, you know. It's I don't know.
Sometimes we let you get away with it. Sometimes you don't. We really just bet on it.
Just
we like
flip
you,
a
we'll let you get
coin.
away. If we don't, sorry.
Oh, dude. People are saying it was like Into the Spider-Verse with the animation. I love the animation a lot.
I thought it was fucking crazy.
I like the perspectives, like when he was running at the giant and it was like really large.
And then you got Gong. I guess the cinematography was good.
It's so
The
good.
music was nice. The first song wasn't great, but they did that on purpose.
What? His catchy little The Fearless Hero.
Yeah, they did that on purpose. It wasn't
It was catchy.
great, but I think that was the point. Like it's supposed to show that like he's kind of falling out of grip,
Well, it's kind of
being
like
super cocky.
he didn't work on it that much. He was like, it's just for show.
I guess, yeah.
Catchy song. You typically know he goes town by town. You know that actually I did like how he had the fear of commitment too. They kind of redid Puss in Boots.
That was the second, or that was the third movie. There was a movie before that that I didn't
Yeah.
even watch, where I'm pretty sure he walks out on the cat. Because that was like a big surprise. Like, oh shit, he walked out. And oh wait, this is the third movie. I probably missed it.
No, that was the
Probably missed the movie
first.
where he walked out.
Puss in Boots had one movie before, and that's not technically what was going to happen. This whole, I don't think it was in the first movie because I'm pretty sure they were like
No.
fine.
They were like the kind of friends, sort of lovers in the first movie, and that's kind of how it ended. I don't know what happened in the second. I never watched it.
I don't. Is there
I hope
actually
I'm
a
the third.
second Puss in Boots movie?
Yeah, it was the one where the 3 little cats come out of nowhere.
Oh,
It
is
wasn't
that
talked
really?
about much.
I
I think
remember
it was a
that
movie.
actually.
Was it a? Yeah, it wasn't really talked about much.
Puss in Boots and the Three Diablos. Diablos.
Is that a movie or is it a short film?
I'm looking right now. I'm not seeing anything. It seems like it's. I don't know how long it is. It's not. It looks. It's a 13-minute show or episode, I guess.
Oh, okay, it's a short film then. So I guess he just walked out on her. Damn.
Yeah, that's what's revealed in the Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I don't think it was in the old one.
No, because they're like buddy buddy, kind of turning into lovers in the first one, if I remember. But the first one came out in 2012.
Yeah,
And
2011.
I watched it when it came out.
Uh-huh. I need to actually go rewatch it, but I think he. I like how they went to a more cartoonish look for him, because he was more realistic.
In the first one?
Yeah, I was looking at some little clips from it. He's still like the same.
Remember the first one's animation much.
Yeah, they made Puss in Boots like a lot realistic in the first one, and then sort of like edging to it, and then they took away from that when they went into the Last Wish and just went full on cartoon.
Yeah, I did like the designs. I fucking Big Plum. He was funny.
Dude, Plum?
Yeah,
Plum.
fucking antagonist. Not Death, but the Plum. Big Plum, Big Boss.
Oh, I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Stuck his thumb into
Oh, I like
Another
the
one.
Goldilocks. Those were fun. They took
Oh
those
yeah, the
twist on
three
them.
bears.
Yeah,
How he was fucking British
dude.
went all up on him. Like, you shot him.
They had some crazy plot twist. It was we're not
That was that was weird. Bang.
very fun. I liked they had that joke with the like it's you have to be just right, too hot or too cold.
They did that a couple times.
Some of the wildest shit I ever saw though was when they started tap dancing in the air.
That was so. I lost my mind with that dude. I just said, what the fuck? I could not believe what I was. It was so random. Like it's just out of nowhere. Like it's just. Oh yeah. Like what the fuck?
So stupid.
It blew my mind. I lost it. I
I'm
felt like I was
dude.
going insane.
It's not. There's just some like there's some movies that you just can't watch high. It's still wild, but I did. There was a lot of cute things about it. Kitty soft paws could get it. The actor. I was trying to think of something else. I did like the ending though. Very beautiful. I liked how the little teaser for Shrek was in there.
Oh yeah, Shrek 5.
I don't know if they're gonna do that. I don't know how long it's gonna be for that.
Maybe it's already in the making, and
Maybe.
maybe like a year or two from now.
I haven't heard anything though. I remember I was working for film companies.
I always hear shit about Shrek 5. I've been hearing shit about Shrek 5 for like the
Well,
past 6 years. People always
well,
talk about it, but it's never
actually,
true.
like working on it, not
Yeah,
just
legitimate stuff.
not just like, oh, I think
Like
they're working
there's,
on it. It's like, no, we like
I heard a
actual
rumor.
maybe somewhere in there.
Yeah, I had a rumor from my uncle's friend, right? And his brother works for the marketing team, but he's like a janitor. And like they're talking about Shrek 5.
As like it just to talk. Like it's like they were working on it, but we don't know that yet. I don't even have any of the voice actors for that. See, I like the dog. Actually, I'm surprised I like the dog. I didn't like when he showed off his belly though. I wanted to punch the shit out of that. And what else is there? Oh, it was good. All the acting was amazing. I liked all the characters. I enjoyed how they took their own twist for the films, and the ending was fine. What would you rate that though, out of 1 to 10?
8.5 out of 10.
8.5.
I'd remove the 1.5 because they did the bear joke a bit too many times.
Yes, did actually. That's agreeable though. There was some things where I was questioning if they were gonna explain it too much, like that the big boy, which they did. And then I think I didn't like the Grasshopper's actor that much. Or I don't like the voice he was trying to go for. He was fine.
Vampire?
No, the Grasshopper.
Oh, you didn't like I wanted the grasshopper to die the second they introduced him. I was like, yeah, just kill this guy. Kill him.
Yeah, I didn't like his voice too much.
He was really annoying. It was like, just kill this guy. Really, guys.
It was fine.
Really
Like he
lame.
was fine in the film. It was just the voice actor and the way he was doing it, and I was like, why? But I hope they can.
You're evil.
Why does it kind of sound like him?
What are you doing? This isn't right. You're wrong. You're evil. Oh, he just gets away.
It's like, what took you so long?
What took you so long?
Oh, that was so good. Their face.
Fucking hated that guy. I
Dude.
can't believe he got revenge too in the end. I was really hoping he was dead.
Yeah, I hope they continue making films like that for the future, where they do those like references to other books and stuff without being like a direct or like a direct interpretation of it, or in the same term of like not being on the nose. Like they're trying to say, oh, but that's that story for that book. It's like no, they're just stories about their backstories that happen to be in this world. Because everyone knows like the three big bears are Goldilocks, but it's not like they're making that like a point. But Goldilocks was rude as fuck. I was wild. I was pissed.
That looks funny, and she's like wanted to leave. I was like, damn, and like they wanted to help. I'm like, that's real as fuck.
Dude, I was getting so upset. Mama Bear was so nice.
I'm like, that's real as fuck. You a real one, Mama Bear. Nobody
Bro,
deserved that.
at the end of the day, everyone realized that they could get their wish without like doing the shit that they needed to. In a way, I guess.
It's as they say, it's not about the goal.
No!
It's about the journey. I hate you, Sea of Thieves. Damn you!
Fucking. They trying to make that shit like you're supposed to learn something. I'm pissed, bro. This is a game. God, it's fucking character designs. I just looked at like actually the character designs they had 2011 and to now, like 11 years later. It's so much better. I actually hate them. They're not bad, but I don't like them at all. Good shit. Good shit. I don't think there's anything left to say about it.
uh, Death was too badass and
Honestly, the
didn't
best
get enough
villain.
screen time, honestly.
Every
Death
time you heard
deserved
his
more screen
whistle,
time.
fuck that. Fuck
Nah, this
that.
dude is actually scaring me right off the bat. Just because like I saw Puss in Boots 1 and that dude was like fucking shit up. That guy was a menace. And here comes Death himself, just mopping the floor with him at ease.
Yeah, no, that was the first time you ever because they made that point. The Puss in Boots didn't struggle until Death came along.
He was only ever there when Puss in Boots nearly dies, which
Yeah,
is
every
another cool
time.
thing.
I actually wonder if he was at the bell scene with the giant.
He was there. There's a clip of him being there in the crowd before he dies.
That's fucking crazy.
I know. Dude is there. Dude, he is spooky. Spooky.
Such a great villain. I can't. I hope they introduce him again.
I do. Maybe he's like an anti-hero this time.
Well, he's only there when people are dead, so like I would hope like if someone actually comes close to dying, he would be in the crowd again.
Or it'd be like a new movie. Puss in Boots fight God, and God's been killed. They're like,
What?
God, this guy.
They fight God.
Okay, new plot. Puss in Boots fights someone who's like immortal or something, and they're like, God, this is a real shebang. We can't do this. Ah, shut. And they ring up the phone. Hey, Death, we're really in jail right now.
Well, Death.
Death,
I'm pretty sure Death
British
teleports.
now. He did say they'll meet again, which obviously
Yeah,
because Boots will die. No,
eventually.
but what if? What if there's another Puss in Boots movie? I mean, it's the last one. That would
I
be a good one
I
to end
don't
it
know
there,
if they'll be
and just have
top it
his story
off.
continue as like a side character for like Shrek 5. What if he dies in Shrek 5? I'd probably cry.
No, they wouldn't kill him off like that. That would be so
You don't
fucking
know that that
weak.
would be too. That would be like that'd be a good twist that's finally deserved. Because like, fuck, I need a character to die that people actually care for. They don't do that anymore.
Well, it's just like
And
it's
when
a horrible like the whole point is about Shrek. So how would Puss in Boots' death be in Shrek?
Because like I don't know, maybe like they get into some big fucking fight and he dies and Shrek goes ape shit and starts fucking someone. I don't know, dude. People die in Disney movies.
Yeah,
I'm
they
not saying they're
do.
gonna be in like the Civil War. I'm just saying, what if like some accident happens
That's
and
why
Puss
I'm
just fucking
questioning.
dies in
It's
his
like
last life?
how can they like top it off? Because with Shrek 5 coming around eventually one year,
Maybe Shrek 5, they have to go into a brutal war against the fucking
I'm thinking
Palestinians.
like more closer to like what they did with the Avengers, and they make more side films, and then they all lead up to Shrek.
No, I don't want side films. I hated when fucking I
No,
didn't
like
hate it.
not.
I just like when people when show movies do that, like How to Train Your Dragon, where they decide shows lead up into like their next film. I'm like, I'm not gonna watch all the side
No,
shows. I
not
don't
like
care how good
side
it is.
shows, but like how Puss in Boots had his own film. Like, why can't we do more characters having their own film leading up to
Isn't
Shrek?
that many characters are interesting? Puss in Boots is in. You want one? You want one about Pinocchio?
Well, because they redid
A
Puss in
graham
Boots'
cracker.
story, though. That's what they did.
Puss in Boots was cool in Shrek. All right, if they had to
He
do anything
was,
about
but
ending, it'd be Donkey. Donkey's the only one deserving of a side movie.
he was cool as Shrek. But I feel like they did him like they did his personality way better in The Last Wish and remade it a little bit to be more fitting for his character.
Oh yeah, that's character development.
Not character development. That's actually redoing the character.
Yeah, because he needed to be redone. He was like, that's the whole point of the movie. But besides that, like, I can't really imagine any other character doing that.
They could make new
Like, who
ones.
they could. That's
There's more
true.
stories.
There are. They could do one about the wolf. It'd be fucking dope.
I would probably only be a side film though, to be honest. I can't imagine you finding character development. His job is literally just killing people. So what would his
That's
character
true.
development be?
That's true.
He's like, one day I
Um,
decided not to kill a person. Why?
then people don't die anymore, man. You really got to do that.
Why are you? Why are you stopping?
It's your job, brother. Your job is to be death.
Dude, they need to do more of this film switch. Like they'd switch it from a cute cartoon just to a straight horror film. Just more of that. Love that. I was inspired into the Spider Verse with like the uncle. That was creepy.
What?
To the Spider Verse with the uncle when he like barged into his place and he had that creepy
Oh
ass
yeah,
music.
it always had the creepy music. Yeah, it was the same with the wolf. They really need to start like bringing fear into these movies. 'Cause they
Or
used to
genre
do it in the older
switches.
films, but like, what was it? Fucking, it wasn't that great because it's obviously an older film. And then they kind of stopped, and then just doing
It
this
works
whole
good with
straight
cartoon
fucking
though.
uncanny valley type, always happy, fucking friendship is magic type
Characters never
movies.
die or never come close
Yeah,
to
they did
death.
that for a while, and like nothing's ever really interesting at that point because you know what's gonna happen. No one's gonna die, nothing interesting is gonna happen, and everyone's gonna be happy in the end. Puss in
And
Boots, I had no clue. I honestly thought that Puss was gonna like do some type of sacrifice type shit. Like, is it I have to accept death and let her have her wish or something like that? I don't know. And then Puss was over.
because you know, actually would have made the movie worse if that film, like Puss, comes to the point of death and they make a wish to like save him, and then that's just like he gets completely doesn't learn anything. He comes back. Death
Because if he got
says
his wish, then yeah, he wouldn't have learned anything at that point. And I don't think I would have liked that ending.
any point where he would have actually just said, "Oh, fuck that," you know, or someone just saves them and has like plot armor.
What's
Dude,
his name? The big dude. He died in a very funny fashion. Very funny.
fell
Very,
into
very
that hole.
funny.
My God, I was terrified. I was like, "That's a
When
horrible way to go. That is a horrible
when he
way."
first fell into the bag before the hole, I thought it was so funny. I'm like, oh, look at that big old guy falling into that. I was like, oh, what a fat
Richard, do you
fuck.
know how
Bye.
terrified that is? Just to continuously fall.
Oh yeah, no, he would either die of starvation or some other thing.
But you're just falling
Uh,
forever.
I don't know, maybe the body could forcibly kill itself after accepting defeat. I think that's a thing.
He chokes himself out. Ah!
Not even. I think if you just like, fully accept it, your body will just like turn itself off. Isn't that how people die of heartbreak?
No, you can't kill yourself by thinking it.
Well, obviously you can't kill yourself by thinking it, but imagine if you knew what your fate was like that. Like I feel like like after maybe a day or two, your body would just kill itself and shut off.
I don't think your body allows that because it would kick into overdrive to tell you to not die.
Maybe, or maybe not. Well, the only way we'd know is if I shove you down a
But
never-ending hole.
yeah, don't do that.
Why not?
I'm personally good, but you could also do that.
Listen, I don't need to be that type of guy, but I don't want to fall down a never-ending hole. So,
No, some good film. That'll be pretty much it for it though.